In this video, we're going to be talking about my secret fiber weapon. For those of you that are in our Arkitect accountability group or those who follow me on MyFitnessPal, you may have noticed that I'm getting an insane amount of fiber every day. Now, most people should be eating at least 25 grams of fiber a day, which can be difficult to do depending on the types of foods you like to eat. I was struggling to hit that number, so I was looking for some different foods I could add in to help me get more fiber. And that's when I discovered the Mission Carb Balance wraps. I found these wraps at Shaw's. They had different types as far as burrito style wraps or soft tacos, and they're marketed as a carb balance wrap because they're high in fiber. How high in fiber are they? Well, a single wrap has 23 grams of fiber, almost the entire amount that you should be getting per day. The other macronutrients on this wrap are pretty good. Only 4 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. Now, what I want to point out with this wrap is when you track it in your food tracker like MyFitnessPal and you scan the barcode, the information you'll get is a little bit misleading. On the nutrition facts, it says that this wrap only has 110 calories, but I knew that math didn't make sense. And that's because they're only counting the net carbs. So some of you might have heard of what net carbs are before, but if you're not familiar with it, fiber can somewhat blunt the absorption of carbohydrates. If you eat fiber with your carbs, you won't absorb all the carbs. How much it blunts is really difficult to put an exact number on. That's why most people recommend not tracking net carbs, but total carbs, even if you're eating those carbs with fiber. So what Mission did is they deducted the carbs that you supposedly aren't absorbing from the fiber intake, and they're taking that out of the total calories. So in reality, while this package says that the wrap only has 110 calories in it, it's actually about 192 calories, so almost 200 calories, and that can be a little bit misleading. The other thing, when you track this in MyFitnessPal, it's also going to reflect only the net carbs, so it's going to say 8 grams of carbohydrates. Now, when I tracked this, I created a new entry for this product. I don't think it's going to come up when you scan the barcode, but if you do a search for this product, you should be able to find the entry that I created, which reflects the total amount of carbohydrates and the total amount of calories. Now, with some of these more macro-friendly food items, sometimes the texture, the taste, the flavor isn't exactly what you'd expect from the generic equivalent. And I'd have to say that these wraps don't taste any different to me than one that doesn't have as much fiber or it doesn't have these same macros. So I found the taste and texture to be exactly like any other wrap I've ever had. We've been making some egg sandwiches with these. We've done some quesadilla style type things with these, and they cook well, they taste great. Now, if you haven't been paying attention to your fiber intake, you definitely want to start, especially if your goal is fat loss. There's a few reasons why fiber is super important. Number one, it helps you feel fuller for longer. It helps your digestion stay a little bit more regular, which everyone probably already knows. And the foods that are high in fiber are usually volume foods. What does that mean? A volume food is a food that's big in actual size or weight, but has low amount of calories. So those types of foods fill you up, but there's not a whole lot of calories in them, so you can eat a lot more of them and feel fuller for longer. As we come across more high fiber foods that taste great, we'll be sure to feature them on this channel, so please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.